2024's first viral hit video game is here and everyone is playing it. Palworld is finally out, and within 24 hours, the creator has boasted that it's sold over 2 million copies already and more. Every streamer is playing it, everyone's making content on it, and there's also a huge controversy brewing within the game. Palworld blends the Ark and Rust survival type gameplay while adding in their version of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon, but they're called pals. You probably heard of this game being referred to as Pokemon with guns. Well, because it's one of the main things that you can do. You wield guns, and you can also give your pals the blicky to hold it down as well, while also using those same guns against wild pals to weaken them and capture them with pal spheres. Does it sound familiar? Right? The game is in early access with the price tag of $30 on Steam, and there's actually already a 10% discount until January 25th. It's also available on Game Pass as well. And for more updates on Palworld and your favorite games, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates, and also help raise that 38% even higher. Now, with that being said, let's get back into the video. The Steam charts for this game are ridiculous right now. It's already top 3 all time, sitting at 855,000 peak 5 hours ago. The all-time numbers have yet to update, but it would be taking Monster Hunter World's spot on this list right here once that update goes through, which I think takes about 24 hours to do so. And it also was the current peak ahead of Counter-Strike for a little bit, with Counter-Strike sitting under 800,000 and Palworld was above it for 855,000. So all of this seems to be good news for the devs, right? Well, I mean, yeah, the success is ridiculous to witness. And even though it is early access and not the final look of the product, it's possible to have much more improvements over time. Many creators have been quoted to saying that the game is trash, but it's fun trash, especially with friends. And something a lot of die-hard Pokemon fans who have been jaded with the recent releases from Game Freak have been putting countless hours into already. But there is one big problem, one that they have not been shy of in the past: the possibility of their use of AI in the game. The creator of the game back in 2022 openly supported AI to being able to create designs which would be able to avoid copyrightability, which I'll highlight a little bit later, and its obvious nature of borrowing designs from existing Pokemon but switching them up lazily and borderline identical. Video Game Chronicle put together this article, and there's a bunch others as well, but this one actually has a lot of the tweets in question lined up, so we're gonna be checking out together. Palworld embroiled in AI and Pokemon plagiarism controversy. I mean, it's very obvious that a lot of the pals look and are references of Pokemon, but there's actually a very big negative to it that might not go over so well for them. This tweet right here actually compiled and showed Pokemon, existing Pokemon, next to what their Palworld counterpart sort of looks like. Well, I wouldn't say sort of, I mean, pretty much. I mean, this is very, very identical designs. Oh my god. Yeah, this is crazy. Yo, Latios and Latias. These tweets are very recent too. Since I'm bored as hell, I'm gonna be making a thread about this. Palworld design analysis, trying to spot every Pokemon they jumbled together, and man, I mean, just look at the way that they combined these two right here, right? This is Leafeon, I think. So they do got some designs, even like the markings down on the neck right there. They call them Fakeamon. The situation is further muddled in the eyes of some Pocket Pair's historical relationship with generative AI tools. Artist Zaytree noted that on Twitter, one of its previous titles was AI Art Imposter, which is actually really true. If you scroll down to the creator of it right here, it's listed right here. He's created Palworld and worked on AI Art Imposter and other titles as well. The user also highlighted multiple historical Twitter posts from Pocket Pair CEO in which he appeared to praise the potential of AI image generators for content creation. The use of generative AI is a significant pressure point in many creative industries, including video games, with tools such as Midjourney being criticized by some who perceive them as replacing professional artists and using their work without permission for their training set. Using that to train the AI? Dang, that's brutal, man. One of Pocket Pair CEO's posts from 2022 discussed how he believed generative AI tools could one day be sophisticated enough to avoid copyright issues, which is, I mean, yeah. In another potentially more damning post from 2021, Mizobe showed how AI could be used to generate new Pokemon images. There's a reply right here. Here's the CEO of Pocket Pair talking about using AI to bypass copyright, generating Fakeamons with it. Back in 2021, he did this? Oh my god, and look at that. Look at that. Now he's creating Palworld. The AI has evolved so much that I can no longer tell which is a Pokemon. Left is the Pokemon, like monster generated by AI, and right are real Pokemon. But yeah, these are real Pokemon that I've seen before. This does not, of course, prove that any of the designs in Palworld were made with the help of AI. However, some believe that if this was indeed the case, it could explain the similarities with the game's design, especially since Pocket Pair was made by a mostly inexperienced team, some of which were amateurs or working in convenience stores. Damn. Why you had to cook them like that? In a blog post published this week, CEO even claimed that Palworld's 100 character concepts were made mostly by a single graduate student. She was a new graduate and had applied to nearly 100 companies. All right, bro, you're using back-to-back 100, but failed them all, he wrote, and she's now drawing most of the characters in Palworld. Yeah, that's not, it's not really making this all too believable. Elsewhere in the post, Mizobi discussed how Pocket Pair's previous game, Craftopia, was built mostly using the off-shelf assets and how, when it started work on Palworld, the company had no animation staff. It's truly a miracle that Palworld was born and that it was also completed. And it also turned out to be such a fun game, he wrote. The accusation of plagiarism around its character designs doesn't appear to have bothered players much. At the time of publishing, Palworld has a lot of positive reviews on Steam, which is true. The game is like a massive hit right now. Of course, these types of things are coming out of the woodwork right now. We're looking at like 2+ years ago. He's weirdly enough referencing how you can use AI to create your own Pokemon. And then he just comes out with a Pokemon-like game. Or a game that includes Pokemon-like creatures more like, but plays like Rust, Ark, and other survival-type games. I mean, in real time, though, it's crazy to be witnessing these numbers. This game has only been out for 2 days now, and it just continues to keep on growing. And we're gonna have to wait and see how that controversy plays out, man. The social media evidence against him, though, is not helping their case, I don't think, because it looks dangerously suspicious. If you guys have been playing Palworld and have been enjoying it, please comment below. I want to hear what you guys think about the game. I mean, the concept seems pretty dope, and honestly, from what I've been hearing from a lot of my content creator friends, a lot of friends in general that have been playing it, it's insanely addicting. One of my friends streamed it for 14 hours yesterday, and I'm seeing a lot of bigger channels that literally just ended their stream at 5 a.m. start up a new one at 10 a.m. Yeah, they really got them. But of course, only time will tell. We have to wait for these things to unfold, and as more time passes on, we'll see how long, Palworld will be around here. We're only in the first month of 2024, and the first viral success is already here. Damn, that's kind of wild. I wonder how the rest of this year is going to play out. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. More Palworld videos and update videos on it are on the way, and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.